Welcome to this explainer. Okay, let's dive right in and unpack exactly how to build a production-grade multi-agent system. And we're going to do it without getting bogged down by all that usual orchestration complexity. If you've been following the AI space, you know for a fact that making multiple agents talk to each other seamlessly can be an absolute headache. But today, we're looking at a real-world example to see how Google's Agent Development Kit, or ADK, handles all this heavy lifting for us. We all know the pain of the cold popcorn problem, right? You sit down with a hot bowl, you start endlessly browsing streaming services, and by the time you actually pick a movie, well, your popcorn is cold and it's basically time for bed. To solve this, a new multi-agent app called Critiques Cut was developed. It uses Google's Agent Development Kit, the Model Context Protocol, and Gemini 3 Flash. The result is a multilingual, context-aware agent that actually understands your taste, so you can finally skip the scroll and jump right into the opening credits. And the power of this system is honestly pretty remarkable. When a user simply typed "review The Dark Knight," literally just that one sentence, the system outputted a real 94% Rotten Tomatoes score, an 85 on Metacritic, and a 9 on IMDb. But here's the crazy part. It didn't hallucinate a single one of those numbers, and it didn't use some standard hard-coded movie API either. It actually went out to the live Rotten Tomatoes webpage, read the raw HTML, and pulled those exact numbers live. So here is our roadmap for how this architecture comes together. We'll look at root agent routing logic, integrating MCP tool servers, preserving session data across conversations, and production-ready guardrail callbacks. Let's kick things off with part 1, root agent routing logic and the director agent's decision engine. To really understand how this works, we have to look at the root agent, which is appropriately known as the director. This agent sits at the very front line handling all incoming user requests. The big contrast here is how the routing actually happens. Traditionally, you might try to orchestrate agents by writing these incredibly brittle if-else logic statements. If the user says review, go here. If they say recommend, go there. But instead of that, the ADK root agent uses LLM intent detection. It literally just reads the plain text descriptions that you wrote for each subagent. When a message comes in, the root agent dynamically picks the best match. Because this routing relies purely on these plain descriptions rather than hard-coded pathways, getting them exactly right is absolutely crucial. It's the secret sauce to flawlessly orchestrating your system. In our Critiques Cut example, the director oversees 3 subagents. We have the critic agent handling the deep dive movie reviews, the recommender agent suggesting what you should watch next, and the watch list agent managing a personal list of movies. With just one sentence from you, the director coordinates all 3 of these entirely behind the scenes. Moving right along to part 2, integrating MCP tool servers and connecting agents to the outside world. Now, this is arguably one of the most impactful features we'll cover because it's how you connect your isolated agents to external tool servers so they can actually interact with the live web. In this specific setup, the developer connected to an open-source MCP server called Fetch. And the beautiful part is how ADK handles this entire lifecycle in one go. It spins up the server as a child process, manages the standard I/O transport, discovers the exposed tools, and then just hands them right to your agent in a single declaration. Let's think about the actual journey of a prompt here. When our critic agent is asked to review a movie, it dynamically constructs the Rotten Tomatoes URL all on its own. It then calls that fetch tool we just integrated, receives the actual webpage HTML back as raw text, and then reasons over it, exactly like you or I would if we were reading the page ourselves. And that is exactly why those ratings are real. Okay, on to part 3, preserving data across conversations using the session state engine. Nobody wants an agent with amnesia, right? Without memory, it would forget everything every time you sent a new message. So, to handle things like your personal watch list, the developer built a custom Python tool using Pydantic models for strict type safety. This ensures the list only accepts valid operations, like adding, removing, or listing movies. But the real magic happens through an ADK-specific parameter called tool context. When you declare this, ADK automatically provides the current session context at runtime. The developer uses this little injection to read the watch list from the ADK's session state engine at every turn and write it back after any change. And the best part? The LLM never even sees the underlying mechanics of it, keeping the whole system lightning fast and secure. This setup works perfectly with ADK's instruction templating feature. Using a simple curly brace syntax in your instructions, the framework automatically looks up your user watch list in the session state. It then physically substitutes your saved movies right into the prompt before the model even lays eyes on it. So, if you've already saved The Dark Knight, the agent's instructions strictly tell it not to recommend movies that are already on that list. It adapts to your context instantly, ensuring your recommender agent always gives you fresh, context-aware suggestions like Heat or The Batman, instead of just parroting back what you already know you want to watch. And memory isn't just about your personal data. It's also about behavioral consistency. You can apply what are called global instructions directly onto the root agent. This acts as shared context that automatically gets inherited by every single sub-agent in your hierarchy. In this case, it enforces structured markdown formatting and keeps all the agents strictly on topic. If you try to ask this movie agent about something completely unrelated, every single agent knows to politely redirect you simply because they all share that exact same global constraint. Finally, Part 4, Production-Ready Guardrail Callbacks and Defense in-Depth Architecture. Look, it's one thing to build a fun demo, but moving this to a secure, production-ready app requires a layered approach using ADK safety callbacks. Let's look at the very first callback layer. This fires on the rote agent before every single LLM call. It scans the user's input against patterns that detect common prompt injections, like someone trying to type ignore previous instructions. Now, when you're building this, you might ask a pretty important question. Why use regex to scan for this instead of just using a secondary LLM to judge whether the input is safe? Well, the answer really just comes down to extreme efficiency. Using regex to short-circuit known attacks catches that low-hanging fruit instantly, and it does it for free. Because regex is completely deterministic, it requires 0 API calls, it consumes 0 tokens, and it adds 0 model latency. If a bad prompt matches the regex, the callback returns a refusal instantly, and the model isn't even invoked. This all builds into a complete defense-in-depth architecture with 3 very distinct insertion points. At the front door, you have the before model callback acting as your input firewall with those regex scans. Then, on the way out, the after model callback is your output filter. It actively scans the model's responses to strip out any personally identifiable information, like social security numbers, before it ever reaches the user. And lastly, right at the tool execution level, you have the before tool callback. This runs on the specific agent, like our watchlist agent, to validate arguments, ensuring things like a movie title doesn't exceed a 200-character limit, and your list isn't capped out. When you step back and look at this entire architecture, honestly, the most surprising part is the sheer simplicity of the codebase. This entire production-grade multi-agent setup, complete with LLM intent routing, MCP external web tools, cross-turn session memory, and a 3-layer defense-in-depth guardrail system, it literally takes exactly 4 Python files to build. You've got your agent definition, your guardrails, your models, and your tools. You just install the requirements, set your API key, and you run it. It's the whole shebang in 4 files. And really, the most exciting part is that this architecture isn't just for reviewing movies. Whether you are building systems for customer support, deep research, or complex e-commerce platforms, these ADK patterns stay exactly the same. So that leaves us with one final question to consider before you head over to adk.dev to start building. Now that you have a 4-file, production-grade template right at your fingertips, what domain will you revolutionize next?